tu. Aku rasa. Okay, jalan.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. Today our group want to present about mental health in Malaysia. Okay, my name is Muhammad Afiq bin Aziz and matrix number is 1062.
My name is Hadi bin Halim and my matrix number is 1999.
My name is Muhammad IKMAL bin Muhammad RAMLEE. My number matric is 1053.
And my name is NORHAFIZAN bin HAMZAH and my metric number is 1050.
Okay, mental health is mental health is very important in our life because it also happens to anyone regardless of the age. We must take a step to prevent from experience this mental health, otherwise this will interfere in our daily life. Okay, inside this pie chart is survey we did of people out of there who have experienced depression. And 55.3% have who say no. The highest is 55.3% and the lowest is 44.7% who has say no.
Yes.
Yes. The conclusion is we should take steps to prevent from experience this mental health, otherwise this will interfere in our daily life. Second is the how to prevent mental illness. Next, and the highest is 84.3%, and the lowest is 2.5%. And the conclusion is if we meet someone who suffer the mental illness, bring him to specialist doctor. Okay, number three is basically depression is a moody disorder that can affect the person daily. And option C of the depression is next. The highest is 88.6%, and the lowest is 2.6%. Conclusion is we have to do something to give a positive vibe in our life, ourselves.
Inside this pie chart, to question number 4 is what cause mental illness problem. What I understand about the introduction to this question is mental health illness is an illness that causes a disorder of thought or behavior resulting in an inability to carry out daily activities. Mental health problem may be caused by excessive stress caused by certain condition or event, for example, such as cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. Mental illness is often associated with physical as well as emotional and psychological problem. Mental illness may be caused by a response to environmental stress, genetic factor, biochemical imbalances in the body, or a combination of a factor. With proper treatment, patient can learn to cope with mental illness or emotional disorder. Here most of the answer is between two drug, alcohol and easy tired. For drug and alcohol reaction, the highest was 65.2%, while the lowest was 34.8%. Next. Conclusion. The conclusion any response to is drug and alcohol because of the stress on the thing that cause mental illness. Next. The next question is it's at what age people always having a mental illness. Most people are unaware of the fact the mental health problem affect very age group, not just adult. Newborn are no exception. A newborn baby is a risk for mental illness driven by factors her or she was born into a troubled family, parents who were not selective or too young, and mothers who were depressed. The most of the answer is between to all age. Second, 19 to 30, 31 to 16. For all age, to the highest reaction was 65.2%, while the lowest was 1.7% for minors. The next, the conclusion, many respond to all age because mental health problem involve every age group, not just adult. Next, what are the effect of mental illness? The problem mental health of stress is a reaction, physical and mental, as a result of change in a situation that occurs in daily human life. Stress include burden, stress, anxiety, fatigue, conflict, panic, depression, and lethargy. The main cause of stress is often with life problem that occur, such as personal problem at work and others. If not treated properly, can do various type of disease and adversely affect our body. There are some of the effect on the physical and mental if we are not good at managing stress well. One, often forgotten and difficult to focus. 2, migraine. 3, not emotional stability, and more. Most of the answer is between endangering life. Second, healthy mental. For endangering life, the highest ratio was 86.7%, while the lowest, second, next, while the lowest was 0.9%. Next, the conclusion is parent or the community should pay extra attention. This effect on mental health will be stable, even family relationship with friends remain peaceful and peaceful. Next. Okay.
Introduction for question number 7 is, for people have mental health, there are ways that can be used to help them to control the emotion. The question is, how to help someone who have mental illness. The highest is 97.4% is give motivation, give the positive verb. The lowest is 0.9%. The conclusion for this question is we need to control our emotion wisely and be able to present us from experiencing mental health. Number 8 is mental health problems are considered to be increasing and many are responding. We get is the highest number of mental health problem in Malaysia. The question, mental illness problems are increasing in Malaysia. There are 5 opinions. You can see in this slide, the strongly disagree, neutral, agree, and strong agree. The lowest is, the highest is strong agree, the percent is 49.1%, and the lower is 0%. The conclusion is measure to reduce the mental problem in Malaysia. We must always take care of all community. Next question. For 9, introduction for question 9 is mental health problem to youngest generation are highest in Malaysia. Among the causes of mental health problem are drug taking and have a difficult life. For example, poor family situation. Now there are 5 options. Strong degrees, neutral, agree, and strongly agree. The highest is 48%, and the lowest is 0.9%. The conclusion, the family need to care and pay attention to their children.
So number 10 question is mental illness is the cause of increased suicide cases. So statements show that suicide cases is because of mental illness problems. There are 5 options in the graph. First one, strongly disagree. Second, disagree. Third, neutral. Fourth, agree. And fifth, strongly agree. So the highest one is 48%. It is strongly agree. And lowest is 0.9% disagree. Our 11th question is how to deal with reactions stumbled upon different attitudes, strange behaviors such as self-talk, irritability, saying all the revenge thought in the heart, and experiencing the imagination. Is this a mental illness? How to treat it? So, question is about their opinion, our respondent opinion on how to manage with changes about their behavior, such as self-talk and irritability. So the highest is 6. So as we can see on the pie chart, the highest is 60%. Give positive words, and lowest there are 2. Both is 5%. Yellow give him a medicine, and dark blue is make a friend with them. So the conclusion is, if we meet this type of behavior, we need to give positive words for their life. Okay, our 12th question, in your opinion, what is the role of government and school that can teach the younger generation to control their emotion, to be smarter so as not to experience serious mental problems. So we ask for our respondents' opinion about what is government and school can do to manage the younger or next generation to control their emotion so as not to suffer from serious mental problem. So as we can see, the highest is 58%, which is make a campaign. Our respondent choose to make a campaign, and the lowest is 9%, is make a mental checkup. So the conclusion is government and school need to take a good action to prevent this serious mental problem among people in Malaysia. So that's all from our slide and presentation. So thank you. Dah settle.